Hello everybody and welcome to Cinema Cinema Cinema。 今週も話題作から最新作までハリウッド初のホットなシネマ情報をたっぷりお届けします。 OK, here we go。 今週一押しの一本はビハインドシーンズのコーナーに登場するこの作品。フランシス・フォード・コップラ監督、ロビン・ウィリアムズ主演で送る最新コメディ「ジャック」。そしてホッテストニューフィルムズのコーナーではグイニス・パルトローの最新作をご紹介。ジェーン・オースティンの小説を映画化したラブコメディ「エマ」。続いてはテレビから飛び出した愉快なファミリードラマが登場。これが2度目の映画化「A Very Brady Sequel」。トップ10フィルムのカウントダウンももちろんあります。今週も最後まで目が離せないシネマシネマシネマ。まずはハリウッドで話題の最新作をお送りするホテストニューフィルムズです。
The most incomprehensible thing in the world to a man is a woman who rejects his offer of marriage.
日本でも大ヒットしたスリラー映画「セブン」でブラッド・ピットの若妻役を演じたグイニス・パルトロー。ハリウッド期待のスターである彼女が最新作ではイギリスの名作文学に挑戦。人の恋を取り持つのが趣味というちょっとおせっかいなヒロインを演じます。エマ。
Mr. Elton will be the next person to benefit from my help. Mr. Elton, may I present Miss Smith?
Miss Smith? She's a very good sort of girl, and I'm sure there are men who would not object to...
Oh.
Everybody has their level.
Badly done, Emma. Better be without sense than misapply it as you do.
I sought to bring two people together, and I shall never do it again.
Emma?
You don't have to know anything about social habits of 200 years ago to understand it. I think that the wonderful thing about the novel, and specifically this adaptation of the novel, is that it's about all of the key things that make us go on living.
Well, how could he have come here and treated me in this fashion? It is cruel, truly cruel.
Yes, dear, but I thought you said you felt nothing for him.
Yes, but he did not know that. He is benefiting from a very lucky coincidence.
I think Jane Austen had a great affection for Emma and a great humor about her because she's quite judgmental of her, and yet you can tell that she likes her all the way through as well.
I love John.
Lovely. Mr. Frank Churchill is in love with you.
Is that true?
I hate John.
I have developed certain feelings for someone of a most tender and devoted nature.
Lovely, lovely.
Something has happened to the wheel and I cannot move.
Well, you'll just have to live here then. Bye-bye.
I have something to tell you which I'm afraid you will not like. But Mr. Churchill.
Good God.
イギリスのご令嬢エマに扮するグイニス・パルトローは役作りのため英国式の発音を猛特訓。共演のイギリス人俳優たちに混じって見事なクイーンズ・イングリッシュを披露しています。
Try not to kill my dogs.
Okay, troops, time for school. Fred, Marcia, Peter, Jan, Bobby, Cindy.
今から2年前の94年、70年代の人気テレビシリーズが Back on the Big Screen。それが愉快なブレディ家こと The Brady Bunch。
Dinner's ready. Oh, hello. I'm sure no one will ever notice. There will never be a teen model.
アメリカでは4600万ドルを超えるヒットとなりました。となれば当然。そう、続編が作られないはずがありません。They're back in a very Brady sequel.
I wonder who that could be.
I'm looking for Carol Brady. I'm her husband.
Honey, are you all right? Alice, this is Roy, Mrs. Brady's first husband. He's not dead like we originally thought.
But I did marry Roy first, and I promised to love, honor, and obey him.
The Brady always keeps a promise.
If Roy is really Mom's husband, does that mean
We're not brother and sister?
I'm tripping with the Bradys? Marcia, 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 you have grown up to be so gorgeous.
I know.
And Jan, isn't Marcia gorgeous?
I need some advice.
Put yourself up for adoption.
I'll make up an imaginary boyfriend. Nice try, Jan.
Kids, we're going to Hawaii.
Groovy.
Are you the skinny decaf mochaccino grande?
Hey, who you calling skinny?
Oh, no. I lost my contact lens.
Carol, you're coming with me.
You can't take my mommy. Cindy's right. Take Jan.
a Very Brady sequel.
Mama, she's teasing me again.
How many times have I told you not to fight with your sister?
Everybody loves Moesha. Moesha, Moesha, Moesha.
And now we go behind the scenes. スタッフとキャストが作品について語る Behind the Scenes。今週はフランシス・フォード・コッポラ監督の4年ぶりの新作が登場。ジャック。
I'm not a freak, you're a freak, Four Eyes.
いつもエキサイティングな映画を提供してくれるコッポラ監督。This time he entertains us with a comedy。ロビン・ウィリアムズが40歳の肉体を持つ10歳の少年を演じます。
Nature has given us all an internal clock. Your son seems to be ticking faster than usual.
His cells are developing at 4 times the normal rate. By the time he reaches age 10, he could
Appear to be an ordinary, full-grown
40-year-old man.
My concept was that if we put Robin with a half dozen 10-year-olds, and then from morning till night he did one big improvisation that he was one of them, it would start to be a second nature for him to behave as a little kid.
Just say that Jack should start going to public schools. I don't think he can fit in.
Just can't sleep. I had a scary dream. Can I sleep in here?
Yeah, of course, buddy.
Are you sure he's ready for this?
The rest of the world I'm worried about.
両親の心配をよそにジャックは大張り切りで学校に GO!
Everybody, this is Jack Powell.
Whoa, no way. Jeez, he looks like my dad.
Francis said it was like walking down death row, that walking down to your seat past all these new faces, and I'm looking at you, who's he, and feeling a weird combination of excited but also just terrified.
There's all these rumors going on about Jack. They say he's a giant, he eats kids. But then, once we meet him, we find out that he's really one of us. He's really a kid.
Hey, big guy, you shoot hoops?
Me?
No, the 40-year-old kid behind you. My mother's coming to meet the principal today.
So?
Well, you're going to be the principal.
So tell me, what happens to Principal McGee?
Threw up. Yeah, he had the squirts. He had diarrhea.
Oh, boy, that's more than I needed to know. She thinks that he's a nice guy. He's an educated man. He seems kind of casual and relaxed. He likes toilet humor. So, if you want to have lunch or something, we can talk about Louis and what do you think?
Oh, it's bad for you. The rehearsal we had, because we had the kids for a few weeks, took on the dimension of a summer camp.
Camp Coppola? It was like somewhere between Cub Scouts and Lord of the Flies.
But all the kids slept together in a bunkhouse, which is really cool.
Yeah, it was. Not everybody every day gets to go to Francis Ford Coppola's ranch and go camping, fishing.
And then you have maybe 2 or 3 hours of doing what I felt was absolutely wonderful, and that is rehearsing and getting to know your cast members.
The maximum weight up here is 150 pounds. I don't think this is a good idea.
On the rope! Oh, my God!
コッポラ監督曰く、ロビン・ウィリアムスなら少年たちの仲間になれる。
You try and just do everything they do and realize that I have a 40-year-old body. For me, it brings back, a lot of, a lot of memories of, excuse me.
Are you afraid?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 10. Because there's the sense of humor is, different.
He's 10.
That's where he comes as this kind of extraordinary child, because everything is special to him. Because everything's going 4 times faster, it's almost like he wants to either slow it down or to, fill it with as much as you can.
Did Jack come out and play?
No girls allowed!
The theme of Jack is that we're all here just for a short time, and the name of the game is to live our lives as fully and as beautifully as we can.
When I grow up, I want to be like the big guy. My best friend, Jack.
体は大人だけど心は少年。ジャックはまさにロビン・ウィリアムスのためにあるような役。実際には13歳も年下のダイアン・レインが彼の母親に扮するのも見ものです。
Okay, listen, Dad, I gotta go. No, I really gotta go. Number one.
ジャック。
続いては全米トップ10フィルムのカウントダウン。この1週間の興行成績に従ったトップ10です。10位は先週より4ランクダウン。ユージュアルサスペクツのスティーブン・ボールドウィンとオセロが待機中のローレンス・フィッシュバーン共演のアクションムービー「フレッド」。刑務所を脱走したのもつかの間、2人は今度はギャングから逃げる羽目になります。
Your feet, convict. Come on, Dodge. Got a fled.
タイトルのフレッドというのは逃げるっていう意味なんですよね、小畑さん。
そうなんですよ。動詞フリーの過去形なんですね。人の名前のフレッドとは違いますから注意してください。名前のフレッドは FRED。このタイトルのフレッドは FLED。R と L では大きく意味が変わりますから注意してくださいね。わかりましたか？
はい、わかりました、先生。
Okay, very good.
What were you doing in bed with Laura? What?
主演マイケル・キートン、そして共演もマイケル・キートン。キートン扮するダグは超忙しいビジネスマン。少しは楽をしたいと思ってクローンを作るんですが、彼らが勝手なことばかりするんでかえっててんてこまいしちゃいます。This week's number 9, Multiplicity.
What do you mean? Did you have sex with my wife?
No! No! Did you? No! Douglas, no! I certainly did not. Look, here was the plan. I thought, well, we'll go to bed together, which we did. And when she'd fall asleep, I'd sneak out. But I guess I dozed off, and nothing happened. She did, I think, roll over kind of and brush me in that general region, but I didn't... Brushed you? I mumbled out of there, Doug. I brushed you in the general region. She shouldn't even be in the neighborhood.
Doug, he mumbled out right out of the region. All right. Listen to me. Both of you. Okay. Listen to me. Okay. This is the number one rule. Okay? This is unbreakable. You can't even try to even bend this rule, all right? Nobody has sex with my wife but me.
Hey, talk to him.
Fabulous rule, Doug. Fabulous rule.
Now, you're not lying to me by any slim chance, are you?
8位には先週ご紹介したニューフィルムがランクイン。ディズニーアニメでもうすっかりおなじみの物語、ピノキオ。驚異の SFX がこの作品の制作を可能にしました。ピノキオの声を担当するのはジョナサン・テイラー・トーマス。
After hearing about it and hearing everyone talk about how fabulous it was and going through the process of the plaster and the photos to actually get to see it and see how fabulous it worked and how similar it looks to me was amazing.
If you didn't punch Lampwick, how did he end up on the floor?
Nobody punched Lampwick. Lampwick punched himself.
Silence. Silence. I'm thin! I'm thin!
大学教授がお手製の薬でダイエットに成功。でも薬が切れた途端元に戻ってしまうのがたまに傷。今週の7位、ナリープロフェッサークランプ教授の場合。
That guy give you this credit card? Yep. That's not Professor Clone. That's not his credit card. Hey! What? Hey! Hey! Okay, fella, what are you doing with the professor's credit card? Where'd you get it? Look, man, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need the money more than I thought. I'll just... Oh, my God! That's a bomb! Whoa, you're gonna kill us, man! What the hell is the matter? Oh, man, this is Freddy Krueger, man. Professor?
Hello,
第6位は今週2本目のニューフェイス。日本ではもう3年前に公開され、もはや懐かしいといった感じのジャッキームービーがようやくアメリカ上陸を果たしました。これもひとえにレッドブロンクスがナンバーワンヒットに輝いたおかげでしょう。ポリスストーリー3。いやー、ほんと懐かしいですよね。確か日本では93年のお正月映画としての公開でした。ジャッキー自身一番好きだと語るシリーズの一本、トップ10入りを果たして喜びもひとしおでしょう。
Over there, now!
Let's get ready to bowl!
And here they come.
続いて5位も New Face, starring Woody Harrelson, Bill Murray, and Randy Quaid. They're in a bowling comedy, Kingpin. ウディ・ハレルソンによれば、この作品はただのドタバタコメディではない、一味違うんだとのことです。
Aside from being maybe the funniest movie ever, I think it's got a great heart to it. That's important to me. Not to just laugh, but to feel a little something at the end of it.
Let's start the tournament!
You wouldn't happen to have a Phillips head screwdriver, would you?
No.
Never mind. We gotta get him out of here.
4位は先週よりワンランクダウン。ハリウッドが初めて湾岸戦争を描きます。メグライアンが女性兵士に扮するのも話題の一つ。日本ではこの秋公開の予定です。戦火の勇気。
What I like about this role is that it's actions of a person who's just in the place of controlling confusion, and she's very human in the face of all this horror, and she's very real in the face of everything that happens, and she's making decisions despite the chaos.
Okay, on fire, rip out everything you can from the inside. Seats, litters, all of it. We're gonna make us a perimeter. Monfrey, cover us! Go! Where's our Kevlar?
I got one.
Well, put it on. How's he doing?
It's the same. I need a hookup.
As soon as it gets dark, we dig in. Then we wait. For what? For the good guys.
I'll start the questions, and I'll be timing your responses, and we'll be recording. Any questions?
Number 3 is John Travolta's miracle fantasy, Phenomenon. 不思議な光を浴びて以来、天才&エスパーに変身した主人公のジョージ。彼は厳しい能力テストを受けることになります。
Name as many mammals as you can in 60 seconds. Ready? Go.
60 seconds. Well, how would you like that? How about alphabetical? Aardvark, baboon, caribou, dolphin, eel, hippus, fox, gorilla, hyena, ibex, jackal, kangaroo, lion, marmoset, Newfoundland, ocelot, panda, rat, sloth, tiger, unicorn, varmint, whale, yak, zebra. Now, varmint is a stretch, so is Newfoundland. That's a dog breed. Unicorn is mythical, eohippus is prehistoric, but you weren't being very specific. Now, were you, Bob?
Two more have been spotted over the Atlantic. One's moving toward New York, the other's headed this direction.
2位は先週より1ランクダウン。記録破りの大ヒット作がついに首位の座を明け渡しました。エイリアンが地球侵略を開始。誰もが浮き足立つ中、ビル・プルマン扮するアメリカ大統領は冷静に事に当たります。日本では12月に公開の予定。インデペンデンス・デイ。
I want you to get the vice president, the whole cabinet, and the joint chiefs and take them to a secured location. I'm staying. I don't want to add to a public hysteria that's going to cost lives. Connie.
Yes, sir.
We'll initiate the emergency broadcast system. We'll advise people not to panic. The best idea right now is to stay in their homes.
Yes, sir. Roy, Dean.
Alex, contact the cabinet members. Have them rendezvous here. We'll take them to NORAD.
Contact the vice president.
President, with your permission, I'd like to remain at your side.
I had a feeling you would.
And what happens if they do become hostile?
And God help us.
お待たせしました。全米 Top 10 Countdown This week's number one.
You think the jury should convict Carl E. Haley? Objection! Turn him loose!
オープニングボックスオフィスは1480万ドル。ジョン・グリシャム原作の法廷ドラマが強敵インデペンデンス・デーを下して見事1位の座をゲットしました。人種差別の激しい南部の町で白人を殺した黒人の裁判が開かれます。評決の時。
America is a war, and you on the other side. How a black man ever gonna get a fair trial with the enemy on the bench in the jury box? My life in white hands. You, Jake, that's how. You my secret weapon, 'cause you one of the bad guys. You don't mean to be, but you are. Negro, black, African American, no matter how you see me as different. You see me like that jury sees me. You are them.
娘をレイプされ、その犯人を殺した父親にサミュエル・L・ジャクソン。彼を追及する検察官にはこの春アカデミー助演賞を受賞したケビン・スペーシーが扮します。
Do you think men who kidnap a child should be free in 10 years?
No, sir.
Do you think two men who rape a child should be free in 10 years?
No, sir.
Do you think two men who hang a child should be free in 10 years?
No.
Well, what do you think should happen to them? What would be a fair sentence?
Objection,
Do you think
Your
they deserve to die, Mr. Haley? Answer the question.
Carly,
They
don't answer
deserve
that
to
question.
die.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
なんか久しぶりに1位が入れ替わりましたね、小畑さん。
そうですね。まあチャートの方は一足早く秋になったってことですかね、高柳さん。
はい。でもコメディは相変わらず好調ですよね。このマルチプリシティだって面白そうじゃないですか、これ。
そうですね。なんか発想がうまいですよね。確かに忙しい時とか、体がもう一つ欲しいなんてマジで思いますものね。
それって例えばどんな時ですか？
っていうか、デートのダブルブッキングしちゃった時とか、私ってば結構人気者だし。
小畑さん、アナウンサーとして、私申し上げますけども、公共の電波を使って見栄を張るのはですね、放送倫理上問題があります。これは。
バレたか。というところでそろそろお別れの時間が近づいてまいりましたね。また次回お会いしましょうね。
See you again on シネマシネマシネマ。
でも自分が2人いるっていうのもあんまり嬉しくないかもしれませんね。
なんでですか？
だっておやつを半分こしなきゃいけないんだもん。
小畑さん、子供じゃないんですからね。